Hello again. I've got a cool trick that I made up myself, and well, it's of course going to go in the playlist that uh, I have in my channel with all the other creative card tricks that I did. Anyway, I'm going to take these King of Spades and I'm going to lose in the deck because we don't need them. So we're going to go 1 and 2. So we don't need them, so we're just going to set the deck right over here. Now the deck is the high place, okay? It's where all the famous people go, okay? While over in the the very large black area is where the other cards go. Well, in this packet of cards, we have a story I want to tell. We have the two of diamonds, the king of diamonds, the two of clubs, the king of clubs. We have the two of hearts and the king of hearts. Okay? The kings are the high authority while the twos are the low authority. Okay? So what happens? Well, the king of hearts tells the two of hearts to sit down here. He's not famous, he's just a low card. While the king of hearts gets to sit up here. So what happens? Well, the two of hearts listens and he has to sit there while the king of hearts sits up here. Okay? What happens next? What always happens? The king of clubs has to tell, or doesn't, he chooses to tell the two of clubs that he has to sit right up here. So the king of clubs gets to sit right up here while the two of clubs has to sit down there. So what happens? Well, the two of clubs has to sit there while the king of clubs gets to sit right there. And for one last time, the king of diamonds tells the two of diamonds that the two of diamonds has to sit right there with the other twos while the king of diamonds sits right up here with the rest of them. Okay? So what happens? Well, he does what all two of diamonds does. The two of diamonds goes right ahead and he sits right over here while king of diamonds gets to sit right up here. So what happens? Well, the king of diamonds announced that the twos are very, 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 very lowly, and the kings brag that they are better than them. They're very nasty kings, and well, the twos can't do anything about it. So I'm just going to show you the sneak peek for the next trick. Actually, no. I'm the king of spades. I'm supposed to help these poor people. So what am I going to do? I'm just going to wave my hand like that, and I'm going to take the red rider back box that I have here, and I'm going to tap this, and I'm going to tap that. And just like that, I've moved the kings from here to there. Okay? Where are the twos? Well, obviously they've switched places. So here are the twos. Okay? But that's not all. You see, the, I also want to make it up to them. So the whole assembly of famous people, the deck here, is going to decide. So let's start mixing around a little bit, and they're deciding what to do about it. Okay, so what do? Well, they take these guys and they flip them over. Okay? So basically, you have a ton of face-up cards, and just the only three cards that are in the opposite direction are these cards, which is a 2, and another 2. Okay? So what happens? Well, they remove the Joker because obviously they don't want Jokers messing with it. And in fact, we'll remove that other Joker while we can. Okay? And what they do is they set right on top and they get cut in. So they go run, just like that, get cut in once, and they get cut in twice. Okay? And here's what happens. Is everybody in the deck flips over. Everybody flips over. Okay? Just like that. They flip over like that, and these guys flip over like that. Mixed in the deck, okay? Everybody has flipped over, okay? That means instead of the whole deck here being well, instead of the whole deck being face down with the other cards being face up, the deck is now entirely flipped over, and all the cards face down are face up, and all the cards face up or face down. Now, like I said, the only 3 cards in the deck that were facing the opposite direction of the whole deck were the 2s. Well, I've transformed the 2s now, and you'll now see that all the 2s in the deck have been transformed into the kings. And these aren't just any kings, they are the King of Spades. Speaking of which, I think people would be glad to subscribe to. That's it. And here is a sneak peek for the next trick.
Thanks for watching the King of Spades and Indigo Company films.